Well, hi everybody, Ray Wood here for Jiggler, and today we're going to take a look at the brand new Jiggler pre-listing kit. So bear with me for a moment and I'll take you through this process. I'll show you how it works and I'll explain why it works. Getting this formula right, I think, is pretty important. If you're going for the listing, you've got to have everything going in your favor. If you win the listing, you're going to win your fee for service from that listing, and chances are you're going to win a couple more in the following 6 or 12 months. So our attitude at Jiggler is put everything you can into making sure that you get the listing. So this is a 5-page document, and I'm going to take you through it, and I'm going to show you how it works. I think one of the big mistakes agents make with a pre-listing kit is sending too much stuff. You're giving your potential client too much work to do. Nobody has time to read heaps of copy, to wade through stuff, and you've got to keep your message all about them, not so much about you. So let's start off with the covering letter. And it's just nice and simple. Dear Mr. and Mrs. Seller, I'm looking forward to meeting you at your home on William Street this coming Thursday at 4. I've taken the liberty, this next paragraph, this is important, I've taken the liberty of including some recent sales in your area. You're probably aware of them, but I just thought they might be useful for when we meet. I find our selling clients often like to complete our pre-sale questionnaire, and I'm including that as well. So that's page 1. Okay, page 2, and I'm going to show you how in Jiggler in a sec that you can create this and how it all comes together, so bear with me. Page number 2 is your client's testimonials. Now this is important because you want your potential client learning how awesome you are before you arrive. So many agents leave this information with their potential client at the listing presentation, and I believe that a lot of that stuff that's left with clients there doesn't get read. It's really important that you're what I call pre-sold before you turn up at the listing presentation. Okay, so you want to be impressive. You want other people saying great things about you. So this is where you put your killer testimonials. Just 5 or 6 can go on this page. That's really important. And I say here, we say our clients, we don't say testimonials. Okay, this is the property seller's questionnaire. Now here's a little clue that I know for a fact. If you turn up and they've completed this questionnaire, then you can pretty much put the house on it, pardon the pun, that they are going on the market. Okay, in my experience, every time when I see the questionnaire filled out, they're going to sell. They're ready to sell. Okay, so this is, I just noticed there's a question mark missing there, so don't forget to put that in. We'll get that altered. So, so this is really important. Send this out. They're just innocent questions. What influenced you to buy? What are the 5 best things? What's the best thing about living in your neighborhood? Can you list any recent improvements? Do you have a date when you want to be on the market? This is important. So if they say like right now they're ready to go, you want to be asking all your closing questions right there at the presentation. And finally, your 5th page in all of this is recent property sales in your area. Now, I'm going to fast track this a little bit, but say that you're at here's why you want to send this before you get there. Because when you get to your listing presentation, I'm a fan of not looking around first. So you knock on the door. Hi, Ray. Hi, Mrs. Anderson. Would you like to take a look around, Ray? I'd love to, Mrs. Anderson, but can we have a quick chat first? I've got some questions. Why do I want to have a quick chat before I look around? I want to have a quick chat because I want the opportunity to establish rapport and build the love, right? If I have a look around, she's going to say to me, and it's within her right to do so, okay, Ray, what's my property worth and what's your commission? That's what I'm there for. So the longer I can delay that and build more rapport, the better it is. So I'm sitting at the table. Before I've had a look around, I'm going to say, hey, Mrs. Anderson, what did you think about those recent sales that I dropped off last week or whatever as part of my pre-listing kit? Now, I promise you, of all the things that they look at in this document, they're definitely going to be looking, that's why it's last, they're going to be looking at that because they're going to be dead keen to understand what you think their property is worth compared to recent property sales in your area. So let's have a look inside Jiggler as to how this works. You're going to be able to find it in the new area. When you first log into your dashboard, you can hit new. Right at the moment, it's going to be sitting in there. If you're watching this, there it is right there. But obviously, where it belongs is in Get Listings. So hit the Get Listings tab and go down a little bit, and there she is right there, the pre-listing kit. Now, I've customized this version for Jiggler agent Shannon Smith, who we work with quite closely. Shannon's an awesome agent on the Gold Coast in Queensland, Australia. And this is Shannon's listing kit. So I've customized it a bit for him. Now, please keep in mind, as I'm sure you do, everything here can be changed, right? Every color, every logo, etc. Shannon's colors are black and white, Smith & Co. It's a nice, clean black and white logo. I really like that. And the whole thing, as you notice here, guys, less is more. Don't give them too much to do. Just keep it nice and simple, right? So I promise you, like, you know, you might be 4 generations old and you're established in 1843. In all honesty, in the modern marketing world, people do not care. That's my summation of it. People care about themselves. People don't care about us and that much and what we do. So we want to keep it simple. The mission with your pre-listing kit is to get it open before you get there. So my thought even is deliver it in a cool looking box, or deliver it in a plain white or colored envelope without any logos and a handwritten address, because you want to get it opened, right? I used to do listing presentations with the logo, and they'd be beautifully typed out, and I'd get to my listing presentation and the packet hadn't been opened, and I'd say, well, oh, you haven't opened my pre-listing kit. They'd say, oh, well, we thought you'd tell us when you arrived anyway, Ray. So the whole idea was lost. So we got to get it open. Anyway, so you can edit all of this. Now, this is really easy to do. When you open it up, the first thing, make your changes. And you can see that you can make it larger or whatever you need to do. So the first thing after you've made your changes here and you've got everything how you want it, I've put Shannon's photo in there, looking great. I'm going to click save and save to my Jiggles, which I've already saved it before. Then I'm going to get in, and to save a little bit of time for this video, I have made changes to these other pages, and it is all ready to go. So I click save. I download it as a standard PDF so I can print it off in my office. There it is, and it's all ready to go. Okay, so it's basically that easy. So that's the whole process. And if you listen to my podcast on this, it's topagentsplaybook.com/112, 112, the numbers. So topagentsplaybook.com/112. If you listen to that, I explain in living detail how this all works, how your pre-listing kit segues into your actual listing presentation. As usual, call us if you got any questions.